Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday. Let's get the music pulled down and my face pulled up. Hello. My camera angle looks weird. Let's slide me over just a little bit. I'm up pretty high too. That good enough. Alright. Hope y'all had a good weekend. That's the wrong button, didn't mean to click that. I have Discord and Steam both on my my taskbar down at the bottom. Why is there like 8 instances of Edge open as well? I think I need to go through and just get rid of all of that gross Microsoft bloatware, you know? Out of here, get out of here. But I don't want to accidentally open Steam or Discord because those bad boys love just running stuff in the background and eating up every resource your computer has. But yeah, so the plan for today, I'm on fire, gosh, I almost just dropped my controller. The plan for today is going to be continue chipping away at Soul Reaver. At the end of last stream, golly, what did we do? So I feel like we're too low now. Tough to find that balance for my camera. At the end of last stream, we finished the snow area, beat the boss, and got the run around in circles power up. I can't activate unless I'm running around something. And then today we said we were going to do some exploration right out the gate. I had a little bit of a big brain moment while I was doing something else after stream on Friday. Oh, yeah. So the power-up that we got from beating the last boss lets us spin objects that were previously unmovable by running in circles around them. And I thought, damn, that seems kind of useless. And then it hit me. The biggest brain moment you ever did see. We found that one, or we have that one area where there's like a turnstile in the middle and it connects to a bunch of drawbridges, and I tried desperately to find a way to interact with that. And I think we have our way to interact with it now. Okay, buddy. What a good start. Get our Soul Reaver taken away. You know what I think the real problem is? I'm trying to remember where that drawbridge area is at. I hope everyone had a fun weekend, or at least a good weekend. Hey, this is looking good. Looks familiar. Yep, this is the thing I was talking about. Little turnstile here. I tried desperately to find a way to interact with that, but couldn't. It turns out that's the answer. Oh, okay. I see you, game. I see you. It's odd that it asks me to pull the lever each time. Was not expecting to drop there. I'll be real here. Alright, there's some stuff up there from the looks of it. Is it just big magic? All of that just for some dance magic. And it's been a while since I've seen Labyrinth. That's a good movie. Let's get rid of this guy so he's not a problem. I say no thank you. Man, I love water. Any water enjoyers out there? Remember way back when I started streaming, I was professing, what did you just get burnt on? Wacky. Oh, is there like a brazier down here? No? Okay, weird. Yeah, when I started streaming, I did my usual thing of professing my love for water. And then someone in chat's like, I refuse to drink water. I won't drink anything unless it's orange colored. Which is just a wild take. Water sucks, Gatorade is better. Nah. Not a chance. Alright, I think I see what we're doing here. Also, hey, Captain. How you doing, bud? It's good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Captain, what kind of Gatorade are you going for? You were quoting Waterboy. I haven't seen Waterboy in such a long time. Waterboy really isn't my go-to Adam Sandler movie when I'm feeling Adam Sandler. It's honestly pretty low on the list. Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison are definitely near the top. They really like using this stack 3 blocks with a stationary platform in the center puzzle. They did this exact same thing in the Snow Temple. All of that for a square by pyramid. Red Gatorade is the only acceptable choice. Coming and swinging. I respect the dedication. I don't agree. I think the white Gatorade is pretty dang good. Back when I used to run track, I would always get the white Gatorade. Oh, all of this was just for pieces. Oh, hell yeah, we got more energy. I thought my brain was huge. But this wasn't for progression at all. Shucks. I had the realization that this platform with the turnstile was able to be interacted with now that I had my new power. And I thought I was so smart and so handsome. As it turns out, I'm just handsome. Jose Kiwi with the little guy. The one little guy of the stream. It's the smallest one you ever seen. Get that bad boy in the palm of your hand. Stick him in your pocket. Where are the teleporters? I know there was one back a ways, but I think there's one around here, isn't there? The butt teleporter should be around here. If my knowledge does serve me. Yeah, there's the butt teleporter. Okay. If I recall correctly, I think that there's a teleporter. Yeah, the gallows. I think this was a new area that I didn't get to explore fully, since I had to do a little dip from streaming. We can just keep bullying him. There's nothing he can do. He's caught in the loop. This is what we call set play. Holy shit, he's okay. Never mind. He was psyching us out. Wait, do I not have a way to impale him on anything? No fire in this area? Oh no. Oh, there's a spear. Never mind. We're fine. Everything's fine. Ah, not enough to get my soup Reaver back. Can I pull these blocks? They look like blocks I should be able to pull. Let's try giving them a little blast. Interesting. These 100% look like blocks I should be able to interact with. Is it just that maybe one of them is pushable? We test them all. That was not it. Alright, let's keep exploring. Oh, maybe I could have thrown him onto these crystals. Honestly, I think that's a pretty large missed opportunity for this game. Different types of spikes throughout the world would have been cool. Instead of just the regular spikes that are on every wall. Oh. Get in there. Yeah. Heyo. We got the Soup Reaver back. Okay, that's where the sundial was. You're coming with me. And we just set him in the oven. Lightly toasted. There's something just a little bit extra funny about walking the enemy into the fire instead of throwing them. It'll make me do a little chuckle every time. That's where I came out of the dungeon. Oh. Sorry if I'm a little extra sleepy today. I had quite a bit of trouble actually getting to sleep last night, so I am one sleepy little guy. Oh golly. Not a full hop. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is just back into that dungeon. Where... How did I get into here? What was the path? It wasn't through the skull, was it? Oh no, this was just on the other side of the intro area. Interesting. Well, alrighty then. Let's go play around in the room past the gallows a little bit more. So I got a question for all you in chat. Would y'all smooch a ghost? I would like it on the record that there is a correct answer to this question. Well, let's get this a little rotate. Only if it was Patrick Swayze? That dial doesn't look like it's spinning. Alright, so we have confirmation. Captain is a very old man. Honestly, I don't think you need to put any criteria on the, question. It's a cut and dry answer. You should always be smooching ghost. Is there a hop up? No, there's nothing. No uppies here. Ah, that's my spear. Nope. I kind of had to have a little bit of a realization last night that, or it wasn't last night, it was just over the weekend at some point. Gen Z is, the people who were born into Gen Z have come to a close, and we're on to another generation now. Which, like, mentally, I have just written off any young individual as, nah, it's just Gen Z being Gen Z. No, apparently Gen Alpha's a thing. And they're the ones determining YouTube trends at this point. Alright, so I can't interact with those blocks. What else can I do? So there's nothing I can do past the gallows without something that would seem like another power-up. Maybe there is an object I can run around somewhere in the world that I need to find and am forgetting. Alright, you know, I think let's head back to the intro. Let's just do a slow walk around the entire world. Keep our eyes peeled for anything that looks interesting. We're going on a little adventure. Nothing around there. So who's excited for Christmas? I finally cut the rest of those bottles for all of the plants that I'm giving to people. And I managed to plant the plants as well. So over on my windowsill out there, I've got just like 15 more plants than I did before the weekend started. They all turned out surprisingly well. Ooh, wait up. Where does this go? Alright, let's find a human portal. This might be something. Yeah, I'll go get a picture of those at one of my breaks and show you guys how neat those plants are looking. Because I'm kind of proud of them. Oh, that's a climbable wall. I was about to just write this area off as I've already been here and picked up whatever needed to be picked up. It's pizza. Yummy, yummy pizza. Yo, speaking of pizza, so there's a YouTube channel that I watch pretty much as soon as they drop a new video called Ordinary Sausage, and it used to be a guy with a meat grinder and a sausage stuffer just making the weirdest sausages he could possibly think of and then eating them. He's branched out into other really weird food content, like deep frying different vegetables to see how they turn out and things like that. The video that he put up yesterday felt like it was perfectly tailored toward me. It was him boiling an entire supreme pizza into pizza soup, which, like, on the surface sounds disgusting. But let me tell you, that pizza soup looked shockingly good. And I kind of want to try pizza soup now. Maybe you have a secret admirer. Mr. Sausage is making his content just for me. This I know. Oh, that's wild that there was a human portal that was underwater. If you try using that portal before you got the ability to swim, it would just instantly shift you back into soup mode. Wacky. I wonder if that's a situation similar to the magic fluffs only appearing after I got my first glyph, where that portal just isn't present until after I get the ability to swim. Oh, This is promising. Looks to be a lighthouse of sorts. The fact there's just a spear on the ground right here makes me think I've been in this area before. Lighthouse in this economy? It's more likely than you think. I just went in a circle. We're trying to get uppies. Another spear. There we go. Throw the spear at that vampire? Sure thing, boss. Alright, we got the angle. Ready the shot. Take it. Got him. Didn't do a thing. Hold up. We totally can. Okay. Hold your horses. I've got a plan. Lining it up. I don't think I got the angle here. Yeah, he's on the other side of the fire now. Dang. Alright, alright. We'll just pop him. Yeah, throwing spears as a whole seems like a very ineffective way of killing enemies. Whoop. Sorry to sidetrack you. Ah, you're fine. Captain, I will never get those 35 seconds of my life back. How dare you? Ooh. Alright. I think we got the angle on this one. Wait, do these guys not burn? If you throw a spear when they don't know you're there, it's super effective. Stealth is an option. I keep forgetting that I can just hold R1 to sneak. Do you think he knows I'm here? Hold up, let's go for it. There was another spear. Yeah, right here. let's show everybody my beautiful aiming abilities. I've spent years in the labs training, getting ready. I missed. My lab time has not paid off. Ah, beans. Well, there goes my soul Reaver. Bye-bye. Yeah, he's just perfectly fine. Oh, imagine if I had the angle and got the dunk right on the fire. If I hit that 3-point, that would have been amazing. Hey, there'll just be right there. But why? We got him. I don't know how we got him, but we got him. Should have probably tried shifting over to soup mode. Oh, never mind. We can just interact with the back of the lighthouse instead. Oh. Oh god. Okay, I don't know if spinning the lighthouse is what they're wanting me to do, but let's go for it. Now this is gameplay. I'm gonna go with no. That's not what's intended. It seems as though this glass should be solid, right? Fire spell, maybe? Alright, Captain, let's cool it on the back seat and we can try it, but not a damn thing. No worries, I just, so, when I got the fire spell, I'm pretty sure it was an optional area, which does lead me to believe there's never going to be a puzzle solution that requires fire. Well, clearly we go in the door first, right? Good adventurers always go left. That's just a rule of thumb. I really appreciate the fact that there is at least some slight diversity in areas. Like, we have zones that look like snowy temples and then other ones that are wild factories. Yeah, Captain, don't sweat it, man. Everyone gets excited every now and then. I'm not holding it against you. I would like uppies. There we go. Idea for a new YouTube series. It's just me playing games trying to find the locations that I can get the highest points. We call it maximum uppies. What does this block do for me? Probably push it to right here and wedge the system. I guess any of these works. Probably the closest one. Ow, that felt bad. I don't know what that did for me. I blocked the spinning platform, but what? To what end? Well, I mean, we could try some of the other sections, I guess. Let's try one other zone, and if that doesn't seem to do anything, we'll count this room as an active puzzle and then come back later. Yeah, no, that's not doing anything. Okie dokie. We'll be back later. He's back. Goat soul. Which of the enemies in this game do you think has the tastiest soul? I think I'm leaning toward the banshees. What are you? Oh, beans. Well, that spear's gone. What spear? We never had a spear. Take a dip. Alright, we got some platforms out here. Give me that drippy soul. You're just looking for a hot bowl of soul. Ah, inside the lighthouse we go. Okay. Oh no. I feel like holding this game to the standards of Tomb Raider has really made me enjoy this game so much more. It's like Tomb Raider, not a good game. I'll die on that hill. But Soul Reaver, crazy fun. Looks like you found the lighthouse. A lot of people miss this area too. I'm just trying to find where I'm supposed to go. Also, hey Yenzer, how you doing today, bud? Hope you had a good weekend. How do you season your soul? I season my soul like I'm seasoning anything else. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, maybe some garlic and onion powder. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. Shifting. Don't even talk to me before I've had my morning soup mode. Probably won't be around much today, but you're pretty close to finding all the major stuff. Hell yeah. That is what I like to hear. Also, no worries about not being around. I appreciate you stopping by regardless. I do feel like I'm getting at least relatively close to the end of the game, which means we need to start thinking about what game we're playing next. I don't think I'm quite ready for another JRPG just yet. Unless someone redeems a JRPG, then we're playing one. Oop, gravity. Ah, another pipe puzzle. All right. I think most people have dropped a lot of their channel points on the skeleton wars. I feel like the only people who have enough points for redemptions are probably Superficial and Anzamon. Gonna hold off on redeeming Blood Omen, but if you don't have a game lined up already, you can do that. We will see. All right. But before we even think about anything, we've got an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you guys on the BRB screen and play you some music. Y'all should take this opportunity to get up and get some water, get a snack, any of that fun stuff. You know, just take care of yourselves. Alrighty. Enjoy the tunes, and I hope to see you guys on the other side of these ads. Alrighty. Be back in a bit. Alrighty, we're back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. Would you guys like to see some plants? And by that I mean you guys are gonna look at some plants. Let's add an image source. We'll title it plant. Where did I save those? Right there. Okay. So wow, that's a little large, don't you think? Scale it. Just keep scaling. Don't mind me, I'm just out here scaling. Alright, so here they were after I had just popped them off. They were getting... This was fresh off of the propagation. I had to leave them in that damn paper towel so that they could actually callus up and not rot from the inside if you just immediately planted them into the soil. And then, you ready for this one? There it is after they've already been planted. I think they turned out really well. That is a nice chair rail, that's what I'm saying. Glad you appreciate my my dining room chairs. But I'm really happy with the way that these turned out. They look fantastic. All I need to do at this point is get myself a little bit of ribbon and some gift tags so I can just put people's names on it and all that. You're zoomed in, you thought the chair was the Pillars of Noskoth. The classic. Yeah, let's get rid of that plant source. Let's get back to it. I won't force you guys to look at my plants any longer. Good job, green thumb badge unlocked. Sew it on. Sew that patch onto my sash. I earned it. Anyways, we were doing block puzzles. Oh, one this way. Alright, we've got the pipes connected. Is there a lever or something that we can pull? I hope those gifts are received well. Ah, there's the start. That's the starting valve. I don't know why I wasn't even considering water to be an option. I was just instantly thinking that it was going to be gas. I blame the Snow Temple for that. See, there's the gas right there. Oh, Lord. All of the jumping puzzles do present you with some of the most flying controls of all time. Alright. Things are moving now. Machines be poppin', frames be droppin'. Okay, I know where I am now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Go! Shit. Don't remember this area at all. Must have been here because you used a guide to get all the secret stuff. Yeah, no, I can assure you that this is all vanilla content. Ow. My skull. It has been blasted. I want to go back up to that upper area before I fell down. Hold up 1 second, folks. Suzette was licking the pillow again. I do not know what I'm caught on, but I sure am falling. Alright, there's got to be something up here, right, that isn't just magic juice. Granted, it's a lot of magic juice. Can I get up onto these raising and lowering platforms? Definitely not that one. That's for sure. I'm gonna guess none of these. Maybe now that the power's going, we can go check out that other room. Oop. Let's see if the room where we blocked the little spinny platform has anything in it now. Oh, I'm just going backward. Got a question for you guys. I've understandably been spending quite a bit of time with my mom since, you know, she broke her ankle and refuses to ask for help, so I just need to give it without being asked. But she was watching some Phineas and Ferb the other day, which, like, I remember loving when I was a kid. And upon watching it, now I think I've come to the realization of why I loved it so much as a kid. It is easily one of the most well-written cartoons out there. Like, it captures that, like, witty 90s cartoon writing, but in the late 2000s, it has that Rocko's Modern Life, Doug, Hey Arnold feel to it, but more modern. Oh, these are going up and down now. Okay. But anyway, the question I was going to ask, what are you guys saying are some of the best cartoons out there? I think in order for a cartoon to be truly excellent, it needs to have a fun animation style. It needs to have a catchy intro that hooks you in, and it needs to have something for the adults in the crowd, you know? And I'm gonna tell you, Phineas and Ferb has all of that. Like, there were so many jokes that I didn't understand as a kid, but now going into that show as an adult, I'm like, that's great. That's a good joke right there. I should also probably preface that with the qualifier. I haven't watched anything past season 1, so I don't know if it goes the way of most shows where for the first couple seasons it falls off hard, but like season 1, prime. That's the stuff. Oh. Triangle, some sort. Soup mode didn't do anything for me. You're a kid of the 80s, so you mostly watch G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats, and He-Man. Those are all good options. I don't think I've ever actually seen an episode of G.I. Joe. But I had a lot of Transformers VHS tapes. I loved Transformers as a kid. I had a single episode of He-Man on tape as well that I watched an awful lot. Also liked Avatar, Samurai Jack, Dexter's Lab, and Billy and Mandy. Those are good. I should go back and watch Dexter's Lab at some point. I think out of any of the ones that have been named, that's the one that I remember the least about, just at like a knee-jerk reaction. That's the one I can remember the least. You know, it was another show that I watched a lot as a kid that I really enjoyed? The original Teen Titans. While we were scrolling over the weekend to try to find a couple of Christmas movies, saw that Teen Titans is available, like all 4 seasons, the entire series is available on HBO. I might give that a watch at some point. Oh, it's spinning the other direction now. Oh, I understand. All right. We wind it up and then wedge it. All right, let's let her reset. I'm understanding what's happening here. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I should have probably just shot it with one of these. There we go. All right, what did that do? It got some of the fire rolling. I don't know if any of you actively follow any speed games. Oh, it started at the lighthouse. Okay. I don't know if any of you actively follow any speedruns, but I love Legend of Dragoon as a game, so I'm always checking in to see how the speedrun is doing. A new record got set this weekend. Lasagna managed to finally get the first sub 10, which is extremely exciting. And like the craziest part of all that is he managed to do it with a huge mistake in the middle. Well, I say in the middle, it was at the start of disc 4. But regardless, very cool. Dragoon's a run that I would love to do more of myself, but it's such a huge time commitment that I just don't have. I've got about 5 good hours in me for stream each day. And going for a run at my level is like a 12 to 13 hour commitment, which is simply too much for me. Alright, the lighthouse was shining onto that triangle shape. Yeah, that's what we were hoping for. What if I go super mode? Oh wait, super mode freezes time. Hold up. What if I go super mode when the light is on the wall? We might be onto something here. Hello, froggies. Anyway, for those of you that haven't played Legend of Dragoon out there, you should play Legend of Dragoon. That game is good. Dare I say, it might be one of the best. Let's wait for the light flash and then we'll shift. Ahaha! Show me the fancy new spell. We've got fire, we've got petrification. Damn, there's still 3 spells we don't have. Now let's give her a try. I cast Piss Spell. Damn, you think he's okay? How much did that cost me? 10? Ooh. That's pricey. I'm glad OBS isn't doing this anymore. There used to be a little bug that happened with it. I don't know if anybody else experienced it, but it happened with me fairly often. When a person was a returning chatter, their message would have like a little box around it that would say, hey, this person's a returning chatter. Don't forget about that. But it would do it for every message that they sent for the rest of that stream. And also, if that person who had the returning chatter outline on their name was the last person to send a message before chat scrolled, it would stop my chat from scrolling, so I would have to actively push it with my mouse instead of it just rolling on its own, you know? Hey, we found a teleporter. Is that the last one? Do we have every teleporter now? Let's see. No, we're missing one. Two. We're missing 2 teleporters. Okay. So I'm guessing this is going to be like right before the final dungeon, since it's in the back. But what are you? How do I get to you? We'll explore around the square a little bit. Where am I? Oh, it's the skull, right? Oh, looks like we're in the skull area now. I didn't mean to fall, but this is what we're doing now. Yeah, but I remember the zone now. It took getting back to the inside of this area to remember, but I remember. Ooh. I would once again like to bring up the fact that this game is a technical marvel for the PlayStation 1. The fact that it saves puzzle solutions and spear locations is just bonkers. Like, that's something that Ocarina of Time specifically has a problem with. There are a lot of times that you finish a puzzle and then, let's say you have to go eat dinner with the family or something, so you save, you turn off your system, you know, do all those fun things, and you come back and have to completely redo all of the very slow block pushing. How do I get to you? What was up here? Ah, that's where I got the petrification spell. Right. Nothing fun up there. Well, we are once again at a point where I don't know where to go. Yeah, we can try from here. Go for it. Ooh, way too low. Not even close. Alright, telewarper time. Take the warp. I don't remember this teleporter. So I don't play a lot of games off of stream, since a lot of my free time is just spent streaming. Except for on the weekends when I'll be hanging out with Alex. Occasionally we'll start a game together and then just play it every now and then for a couple of months. We finished the last game we were working our way through and didn't really have another one to start, so I decided to scroll through Steam a while back and see if anything was screaming at me. I ended up landing on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition that was on sale for like $3. Like, I'm not going to complain about 3 extremely fantastic games for $3. So anyway, this is all to say that I started Mass Effect 1 with her over the weekend, and man, that game is so much fun. I forgot how much I just really enjoy Mass Effect. Hold up, what was this door? I can't open the sad door. Yeah, Mass Effect as a game falls into the same category that New Vegas does. I'm not saying that it's as good as New Vegas, because there are very few games that are as good as New Vegas. But it's the type of game where the gameplay itself isn't something that I really care about. I'm not out here looking to be a space cop running around and shooting things. I'm not usually a fan of shooting games in general. But the story, the writing, the world building, it's all just absolutely fantastic. So I see the gameplay itself as more of a way to break up the somewhat monotonous task of clicking through dialogue options. All we managed to do over the weekend was make it off Eden Prime, and then putz around in the Citadel for a while, doing side quests and all that. Oh, okay, we're back here. I suppose we can go up and look to see if there's anything fun up around the top of this area. I'm pretty sure this is back to the dungeon. Yeah, that's a dungeon right there. Butt to tip, that's a dungeon. I'm excited to play more Mass Effect. Once we get a little bit farther, we'll get into the meat and potatoes of space exploration. And that's where I feel the game really opens up. Did I try going soup mode in this room? What does soup do for me here? Hold up. Nothing? Not a damn thing? Yeah, not a damn thing. Oh, it's a dragon of some sort. It's like a dragon curling around a naked lady. That right there? That's a tattoo idea. Oh, hey, there's a hole in the wall. Hey-oh, and there's a thing I can run around. All right. I think we found progression. Aha. All right, we gotta soup regardless. All right, there's like a Z of some sort on the wall. It could also be a snake with his mouth open. Oh boy, am I gonna have to remember a whole bunch of shapes? Ah, Banshee. All right, so that there's the bottom of the snake right there. Okay, buddy. You don't gotta keep whapping me, it's fine. So this shape that I'm seeing right here is comprised of at least one shape that I've already seen, potentially more. I'm guessing it's probably going to be 3 shapes, one being like probably the head up to halfway across this circle, and then the last one's going to be the top half of the circle and that plus sign, maybe. Alright, that block looks like it corresponds to that. Okay. Alright, let's see what human in this area looks like. Okay. Let's check something real quick. Oh. Okay. What do you do? I understand. Okay. All right, so first order of business is going to be getting this block out into the center. All right, now that that's there, we can shift this block into the other slot so that the other door opens. This is a pretty neat puzzle. All right, shove you into place. That opens the other door, which will allow us to take the block that we just put into the middle area. And that'll allow us to bring it to the other side. I unironically really enjoy this puzzle. It requires a little bit of thinking outside the box. Alright, now that this is in place, we shift back to soup mode, go to the other side, pull the block that's holding the door open out, and then put that into the other slot. At which point the only way that we can get in is going to be to spin this middle turnstile. Which should finish the puzzle. The neat one. I love puzzles. I really appreciate. Was it? It's Jose who picked this game, wasn't it? Hold up, I can just scroll down. Let's see here. Yeah, Jose picked this. Jose managed to pick like the one puzzle game on PS1. And I appreciate it. Puzzles are hard, just get a bigger brain, Morgan. What can I say? I'm just built different. Not everybody can be as smart and handsome as me, and that's okay. Oh, the doors on these sides just open. I think I did a little bit of extra work there than I needed to. Also, hey Morgan, how you doing? Hope you're well. Glad you're enjoying the game. Glad you picked it. It's been a while since I've had a game that scratches the same itch that Ocarina of Time did when I first played it. Which this game is doing, like, in spades. This game is managing to hit all of the high points of exploring a neat world, doing small puzzles throughout dungeons, having mediocre combat in the meantime. All of the things that make Ocarina of Time one of my favorite games. Oh, he got me. He removed my soup sword. Ow. We're walking you over. Got him. Alright, okay, we have spinnable pillars. Let's see what the dealio is with these. Oop. Okay, we're probably just trying to point them all toward the center, right? I think my indication if an object is spinnable should be to look at the floor and see if there's a big spiral. That seems to be the way the game is conveying that I can rotate an object is run in circles around the circle. Yep. We shift. Ah, it was just for magic. But I don't need magic. Ow. Morgan, did I send you the plants that I potted over the weekend? I don't remember if I sent I know I sent the picture of the starters to you. Did I send the final product? I am just very proud of the way that those turned out, and I want to show it off to the world. Alright, we can try rotating and looking at that. Where is a man portal? I would like some more water. I'm getting thirsty. Over the weekend, I also watched both versions of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Gene Wilder and the Johnny Depp one. And I gotta say, I think I prefer the Johnny Depp version. The Gene Wilder one is definitely better in the sense of it has more memorable music. But I think in just a general experience, I like the Johnny Depp one more. And that could be nostalgia talking, since that is the one that I grew up with.
The Oracle's Cave, where Kain's first fateful meeting with Mobius occurred. Mobius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Mobius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kain's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Mobius
nobody
himself,
wants to go to the Morbin Caves.
They are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex. I sensed that Kain was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
This room, it stinks of Kain. Is it Morbin time? Only in this room. Legally, you're only allowed to morb here. Was that all for nothing? Did I not get a damn thing out of that? Aww. Can I interact with one of these walls? Really? Nothing, eh? Well, much like in real life, the Morbius room offered no tangible benefit to society. When's Morbius 2 coming out? Okay. It seems a little strange that we went through that whole big puzzle section for seemingly nothing. Maybe this was a flag that we needed set in order to make something else happen. He mentioned Kain was here. Let's try going back to Kain's arena, maybe, and see if that does anything. This does raise the point of, where was Kain's arena? I know for a fact we can get there from our intro room. Did anyone actually watch Morbius? I can tell you that I didn't. I can't wait for one person who was lurking to pop in and just be the one Morbius fan. Like, oh man, oh, that movie. Not being alright. We know that Jose Kiwi's a smart one. Jose, you've got good takes. I can't tell you how many times I've made it through this intro platforming section at this point. I keep just getting lost and then running through that zone again and again. Yeah, let's hope that we're on the right path to doing what we're supposed to. I think it might be that we have to go back to the room where we fought Kain, since Kain was mentioned. But before we do that, we are rounding out hour 2 of the stream, so we got an ad coming up here. I'm going to put you guys on the BRB screen and play you some music. Yeah, that's a good song. Alrighty. Enjoy the tunes, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment. See you on the other side. Alrighty, we're back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I appreciate it. Let's hunt down some Kain. There's probably a faster way to get to Kain than teleporting back to the beginning area. But I don't know it. If this doesn't yield results, I'm probably going to just go back to the Oracle Cave, because maybe there's something else farther in that I was missing. Well, let's hope this is the answer. For those of you that weren't here when I mentioned it last week, I found a YouTube channel that I've kind of become obsessed with called League of Pigs, where it's a guy who owns 5 pigs and has them do races against each other for treats. And then he does exciting sports commentary over them. The channel is blowing up right now. He did 9 seasons of pig races and barely had any support, and now it's just kind of blown up in season 10, which you love to see, honestly. You love to see good content creators getting their break. But episode 2 of season 10 dropped yesterday, and I gotta tell you, it's a pretty close season. Usually it's just 2 pigs fighting for the #1 slot, but this season there are 3 pigs that are like neck and neck. So much so that after episode 2, the pig that was in 3rd place is now in 1st. That pig being Piggy Smalls. I understand people being big fans of Piggy Smalls. He's got little pants on. Like, half of his fur is white with black spots, except for his butt, which is just pure black, so it looks like he's wearing a little pair of pants. Which, like, big plus for Piggy Smalls. The pig that was in 1st place is now in 2nd, that pig being Hoshi Oinku. Heyo, heyo, I found a teleporter. Alright, we're 1 teleporter away. That's exciting. But yeah, the pig that I am rooting for and have been rooting for is Ginger Hamilton. Ginger as a pig has a lot of consistency in how she runs and jumps, which is really good, but you run into the problem where if she doesn't have a good start, she doesn't have that ability to just like burst ahead and take corners well. which has kind of been rough for her. Hoshi's been boxing her in a lot this season. Ah, right. These are the tombs again. Okay, maybe let's take the teleporter back to the Cave of Oracles. This clearly was not the answer. For all of you out there, if you're not already subscribed to League of Pigs, what's wrong with you? Go do that. It's a foolish mistake on your part. That's good content. Oh good, there's no door. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to interact with this if I was in spirit mode. Alright, this is the last teleporter that we need. Oh, where's that portal? We're one away. I think we're getting close to finishing the game. I kind of want to play a space game. Maybe we'll do something spacey for our next game if chat doesn't pick anything. Give me the spear. Poke. Alright, go soup mode and explore the back rooms. Let's see if there's another path somewhere. So that just brings me to where the locked doors are. Nothing over here either. Maybe there's something else back here that I can interact with in order to open a door in the fire room. Gives us magic. Aha, you missed. He didn't miss that time. Why is there no pillar here? I feel like there should be a pillar there. The shadow would indicate. Alright, that's how I opened the door. That's just magic. Doesn't seem like there are any paths this way. Let's go check the fire room again. Whee. Yeah, I'm really invested in this season of pig racing. There's a lot going on. Give me the spear. There we go. Poke. Bye-bye. We'll hit him with the classic combo, the stab and then the suck. Any of these walls interactable. Nope. And going into the soup realm didn't do anything, right? It distorted things very slightly. There is a spiral on the ground right here. Hold up. I might just be an idiot. There is a distinct possibility I am the largest buffoon you have ever seen. And if that's the case, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about this. You know, we do talk about Twitch Prime. If you're out here with an Amazon Prime account, you've got a free sub that you could use on your favorite streamer. Did you know that Jeff Bezos doesn't want you to use your Twitch Prime? Are you going to do what a billionaire wants you to do? Or are you going to support the little guys?
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the time streamer, Mobius.
The time spinner Morbius?
Impressive figure I had imagined from Kain's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
Oh boy, clock puzzle. But if you do what the billionaire wants, maybe you can be the billionaire. I see no fault in your logic. There's no way that anybody could be screwing you over in this situation. Okay, do these pillars have notches on them or anything? Is there any way that I can try to get a time figured out from this? We're looking for clocks. They have symbols. Hold up. I mean, I could just jump down. Would that result in my death? Maybe. Let's go look at the symbols on the pillars in here once more. Okay, it's a sideways M on top of a fidget spinner on top of a triangle. I think that's what we're looking at here. Alright, 3 fidget spinner triangle. Are any of those shapes present? Well, I mean, the fidget spinner triangle is down there at the bottom. I don't see a 3 anywhere. I mean, that one's kind of a 3. Not really, though. What's the worst that happens if I jump down? What could possibly go wrong? There's that shape again. Oh, okay, I understand. All right. I don't see any other indication on these pillars that point me toward the solution. The only shape that looks similar is the big one down at 6 o'clock. We done it. Why is that the answer? That's oh boy. Okay. Let's give you a spin. Oh. I'm gonna chalk that one up to I didn't run around it properly. Nope. This bad boy just doesn't spin. Unspinnable. Weird. I think this is the first puzzle in the game that might actually be a little bit of a shame. You really do hate to see puzzles that can't be solved by just a regular, or can't be solved by every person that could be playing your game. These puzzles in particular are not good for people who are colorblind. I fortunately am not colorblind, but still. It's a little bit of an accessibility problem. Okay, I can't adjust the clock at all now. Alright, let's check what soup mode looks like. Maybe I can pull those out. Anyone in chat pulling out? No, I can't do that. Colorblind sounds like a skill issue. Just learn the full spectrum nerd. Damn, you're so right, though. Didn't even consider it. Can I push these blocks? No, they have the circles as if I can run around them, but doing circle around it doesn't give it the spin. I need the spin. I wonder if I need to shut off the light somehow. No, if shutting off the light did something, then I should be able to spin these ones that don't have light appearing on them. Can I grab these? No. Is it a directional thing? My way didn't do anything. Okay, so I just need to be not bad. We'll get him one of these days. We're just gonna keep doing loops till it works. Let's try the other way. That's so weird. Alright, try the other direction. I'm shaking my head at you, game. SMH in my freaking head around here. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, puzzle accessibility is kind of a big deal for me. There's one game in particular that I would say is one of the best puzzle games ever to be made, if it weren't for the fact that not only the dev is a literal piece of garbage, and also it's just the opposite of accessible. That game is actively hostile toward people who aren't completely neurotypical. That game being The Witness. The puzzles in The Witness are so good. I have no way of killing you. That's a problem. There's probably a portal in here. I believe the answer is just don't get hit. Like there are two areas in particular that come to mind with The Witness, those being the sound garden that you can't do anything with if you're hard of hearing, and the greenhouse. That seemed to shift something. Alright, so it looks like we need to get blue onto triangle. Are the symbols over on these walls anything different? Bat legs, butts. Bat legs, butts, okay. Where's the butts? Alright. Let's go this way around yellow to get it on butts. Yellow's fine. Red needs to be where blue is. Blue needs to be where red is. Okay. Not butts. Despite my usual rest state, we are not looking for butts right now. I never thought I'd be saying those words. Yeah. Ooh, big room. Big room. Alright, we got spikes over here. Hope you're ready to get poked. Oh, golly. Alright, I take it I'm probably not supposed to spin these ones. I imagine there's a gear assembly of some sort for me to interact with in order to get those to move. Nope, puppies is not the answer. Can I get up here? Are these blocks pushable? They are. Okay. I understand. I understand. Oh, I mean, well, could have just done what I was doing before. Is there a way that I can get one of these blocks on top of the gears? And what if I just fly over? What if I just choose to deliberately ignore your puzzles? Well, we gotta wait for our green juice to fill. Oh. Alright, Chad, what should I make for dinner tonight? I need to head to the store and get stuff. What are What are some of your guys' staple meals that you go to? Let's chat. Ask me anything. I feel like I cook more pasta and rice dishes than anything, just because it's an easy carb. Make some pizza soup. And do I make the pizza soup? I'm considering, honestly. What pizza do you think would be best for pizza soup? You probably want something with the most flavor. Mr. Sausage used a supreme pizza, which I think he might have been onto something there. Because that's got the onions and the pepper, it's got sausage, it's rich in flavors. Oh hey, look, we're full. Let's climb. It was all for magic. Game, you have wasted both my time and the time of my associates. You will not be forgiven. You're just as bad as Tomb Raider 2 out of 10. I'm sure it's a joke that nobody else thinks is funny, but threatening a game by saying that I'm going to give it as low of a rating as I gave Tomb Raider will never not be funny to me. Like, it does literally the most minor thing and instantly just, oh, you're as bad as Tomb Raider. Right in the trash with you. Straight to jail. Oh, them gears turning. I'm sure that one person who rolled in and was talking about how Tomb Raider was their favorite game probably doesn't enjoy those jokes. But when have I ever stopped saying something dumb because somebody disliked it? The answer's never. I never learned my lesson. I will always make horrible jokes, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. Ah, so kind of like a French dip. You're looking for a French dip of some sort, but with a thin beef gravy instead of an au jus. I do hot sandwiches every once in a while. The last hot sandwich that I did. All right, he's gonna chill up there, bud. So the last hot sandwich I did, I got 2 packs of the King's Hawaiian rolls. You know those nice sweet buttery rolls. I cut them in half, like the whole pack, right down the middle, so that they were split into 2. Layered up a whole bunch of Swiss cheese. Put just a mess of honey ham down. Put the top on, and then just coated it in a layer of butter. Threw that bad boy in the oven. Oh, it was fantastic. Can't tell you how unbelievably good it was. Where do you belong? Right there. Okay. Probably like this, right? How does he do it? Honestly, with the weather getting colder, it's prime season for hot sandwiches and soups. Okay, I've got to find a way in. Oh, I can just. I don't need to go in there. I can just push it. Don't overthink things. Let's see here. How do we rotate this the way we want? At that, and then do a roll. Perfect. All right, we're one block away. Where's that last block? My assumption would be up. Oh, I hope me pushing that block down didn't screw me over. How now, brown cow? Are you lower when... Not by a lot. Okay, but the ceiling looks like it's open. Maybe that's what we're looking for. Ow. Nom 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 nom. What do you guys think the banshees taste like? I'm imagining it's a nice, sweet, slightly bitter taste. Like licorice and coffee. You know, I'm not really a coffee guy, but I kind of wish that I liked coffee more than I do. I really like things that are bitter. I love green tea. But coffee just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't help that it also just destroys my intestines, but... It's honestly probably for the best that I have this coffee aversion. Because I'm sure I would overdo it like I did when I was a kid with soda. That's a little bit of a fun story. When I was in high school, I used to drink such an unbelievable amount of soda. Like, I would go through a solid 12-pack of Mountain Dew like every other day. I ended up cutting it out cold turkey. Like, I cut it out completely one day when I got a stomach ulcer. Like, I might have been a dumb kid, but I at least had the forethought of, hey, if I'm vomiting up blood, maybe this isn't the best thing. Yeah, we can't stand on that. Oh, we could probably run around it, though. This is... Yeah, there's spirals around this. What does spinning you do? You got so into coffee in your 20s? Okay, I need to take out these guys. You went to every coffee house you could, just to see what they had. This was before Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks killed coffee houses. We've got a couple of small coffee places here. But then again, that might be that we don't have a Dunkin' Donuts or... Well, we have... I think we have a yeah, I think we have a Starbucks here. I don't know if it's still open or not. We had one at one point. I'm really big on breakfast foods. So even if I'm not a coffee guy, coffee houses are phenomenal since they usually have just a ridiculous amount of breakfast foods. You can get your eggs and your burritos and all sorts of fun stuff. So I need to find a way, I need to find some indication as to what direction this needs to be turned. These days, though, coffee is merely brown sludge consumed as a habit rather than for pleasure. Yeah. What do these shapes have in common? All right. We've got triangle, circle, and U. Triangle, circle, U. Okay. I'm guessing that all of the symbols are the same. Right? Yes. Okay. So you're pointing to the triangle. Ooh, wait. Hold up. Are there larger? There are larger symbols. Okay. So U is the cross. Triangle has legs. Circle has Z. Has legs. That's perfect. I was pretty close to the solution already. Yeah, I was extremely close to the solution already. That should do it. No? Hold up, what? U cross, triangle legs, circle Z. Triangle legs, I just did. Circle Z. And oh, that's on me. It was I who was the fool. Bring out the clown paint. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sure there's... I can guarantee you there's still people out there that are drinking coffee as a, like a gourmet thing. You've got your coffee snobs out there just like you have your food snobs. Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and all that they're your fast food of coffee. Like, nobody's gonna sit here and argue that McDonald's is a phenomenal gourmet meal. It's fast. You throw the junk into your stomach and then you move on. Ooh. The Void. You ready for some space? I said I wanted space game.
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
Fun fact, there's no McDonald's in my country because they went bankrupt here. Hell yeah. That's fantastic. Honestly, best timeline. I knew this guy in high school, and by I knew this guy, I mean I had a couple of classes with him. He was a grade or so above me, but we were in a couple of similar classes. Hold up. We got some visions here.
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold?
Anyway, this I knew this guy in high school. His name was Jake. Jake was a douche. He would bring his own French press with him into class and then just start making coffee and be really freaking snooty about it. And whenever somebody would ask for him to share his coffee, he would always say no. Nobody can appreciate it the way that he would. So one day we were in our English class and one of the other kids brought in a box of donuts that had enough for everybody except Jake. And when Jake's like, I don't get a donut? Why aren't you giving me a donut? The kid who brought the donuts in was like, oh, sorry, these donuts are for everybody else. I don't think you would understand how to appreciate them. And he got so pissed. I don't think I've seen someone be as angry as Jake was. It was a hoot. We all had a laugh.
Impossible. This must be one of Kain's deceptions.
Jake was just a weird kid in general, in all honesty. I had a computer science class with him where he would just go up to every girl in the class and brag about the specs on his computer at home. Which, like, weird freaking energy to bring to the table.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
Alright, we gotta go kick Kain's butt. Is it time for Kain round 2? Oh, we're killing them all.
This cannot be.
Oh, that flashing's bad.
Does this scene portend? Kain must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
That goddess was, or that ghost was the, that's the old pillar that Kain was supposed to take the position for, right? The lady who talked to us as soon as we got Soul Reaver. Ariel, yes, okay. Sorry, it's been a weekend. I'm trying to piece together the lore that might have slipped away a little bit.
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
I like all the different colors of Soul Reaver that Raziel has in these visions. We've seen a yellow one, we've seen a red one. They're like lightsabers. They're all different and the different colors are cool. Oh, that looks like the end of Visions. We have gone on our vision quest. Heyo, that's what you like to see, the final teleporter. We got them all. Oh, this one's a clock. Okay. We're in the Morbius domain. Yellow lifesavers are the best. I love lemon candy. I hate fruit. All right. Hot taker, you guys aren't ready for this. Fruit? Friggin' bad. Fruit is disgusting. And I will die on that hill. But let me tell you, lemon flavored candy, phenomenal. Alright, before we go into this room and maybe confront Kain, who knows what's behind this door? It could be anything. It could even be another door. Before we do that, we are rounding out hour 3 of the stream. So we've got an ad coming up here. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play you some tunes. And when we come back, we will... Ooh, hell yeah, good song. We'll go behind this door and see what's going on. If you haven't stood up in the past hour, I recommend you go and do that. Stretch them legs, get that blood flowing. Trust me, it helps a ton. Sitting is rough. All right. Until then, enjoy the music. I'll be back in just a moment. See you on the other side. Alrighty, we're back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I appreciate it. Let's see what's behind the door. It's colorful, I'll give them that. I love the look of purples and blues together.
I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must
Kain's got a little bit of a god complex, eh?
to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
Oh no, rumor come out?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our
I would love if this game had subtitles. I need my emotional support subtitles.
Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Kain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
Alright, we're full up. I'm gonna say, screw you, Kain. Eat magic, dummy. I don't think my magic worked. Alright, what if we hit him again? I don't think any of that's working. Got him. Imagine how fun it was to watch these cutscenes as a kid whose native tongue wasn't English. I had no idea what they were saying, but it sounded cool. Somebody was saying a similar thing with Tomba 2 specifically. Tomba 2 didn't have a Finnish dub when, well, it still doesn't. but they played the game as a kid and were just so unbelievably lost. He can shoot through walls. I'm a little late on that one. Where did he go? Oh, this last one's gonna be rough. Is he gonna spawn on the third platform now? This fight really highlights the poor camera controls and angles. Oh, he's up so high. Oh no. It's alright, at least we have a health refill pad right here in the middle. Alright, he takes a while to cast. Calling my shot. He's right here. My shot was wrong. Oh, I can run around in circles up here. Cool. Dang. Alright, I think we're once again in a situation where the third hit on Kain is gonna be a nightmare. Oh, I had the right platform too. It's this one. He's right here. He's not right here. Dang, I lost the 50-50. This one. I should have walked forward. No. Aw, rats. There we go. One more.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where
GG, is that it?
or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Alright, the second Kain fight, so much easier than the first. That first Kain fight was rough.
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Oh, we got a phase 2. Into the infinity plane. It's Morbius.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer.
Look out, he's Morbin.
Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-spanned soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal
What are you saying?
cloth. A streamer might seize
You wanna speak up?
upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planet.
Streamer might seize upon a chance. That's me. I'm the streamer. What? What? You can't just hit me with to be continued. I'm losing it here, folks. Oh. Man, I might have to emulate Legacy of Kain too. I actually care. Why? Well, shucks. Oh hey, look at Captain out here saying Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. It was all part of the plan to get you to play PS2 games. Darn you! Ooh, that was a gross sound. Is that static coming through for you guys? Do Soul Reaver 2 if you want to set. Nah. That suggestion is for a PS1 game. And I will be putting let's pull up the list. Hold up, we have to do our write-up, we gotta do our due diligence. We can't put a time in for Soul Reaver yet, but let's Control F. Legacy of Kain. Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, that's what it is. It's the other way around. We'll title that. Next game, we can change Soul Reaver to finished. A final score for this game. This game was fantastic. There's no two ways about it. The story was... I felt like I was missing out on a good chunk of the story with not having played the other games in the series, and the fact that it ended on a cliffhanger is a little bit of like a... How dare you? I want conclusion. The story was fine. The gameplay itself was a little janky at times, given the era. But, hey, thanks, Mom and Dad. I love the puzzle aspect, the fact that they're doing a 3D Metroidvania thing on the PS1 is fantastic. The lack of load screens, like proper load screens, is great. I'm thinking this game is going to get a solid 8 out of 10. Where it's only losing points for janky combat and a few of the areas being a little bit poor at conveying what you were supposed to do. Just a phenomenal 8 out of 10 game. Also, like, a lot of the games that I put in the list, I end up, after a bit of time has passed and I'm able to properly reflect on my experience, I'll sometimes go back and change scores. Like golly, which one? Kingsfield. Kingsfield in particular was one that I went in. I've got the list pulled up right here, so that was the first one that popped out at me. When I finished Kingsfield, I was so unbelievably frustrated and gave that game like a 3 out of 10, and then upon some further reflection, I'm like, no, it didn't deserve a 3. That game was fine. We can bring it up to a 5. And I'm still standing by that 5. I think 5 is a good place for that to be at. Better than Tomb Raider at 10? For sure. There is no doubt in my mind that it was better than Tomb Raider 1. Good golly, that game. Has IDOS redeemed itself? Not a chance. I'm still gonna be hesitant anytime I see the IDOS logo. Even a stopped clock is right twice a day. But I think that is going to do it for me today. I know it's a bit of a short stream, but I'm sleepy. It was a long weekend. I'm going to send you guys on over to Wobbly Python. He's apparently doing a sponsored segment right now, so go give him some love, hang out with him. He's a real high energy, super fun guy. Oh yeah, hit me with some stuff that I missed actually. Before we send this raid, talk to me about some stuff that I missed. I'm waiting on you, Captain. We're gonna stop the raid for a second. We're gonna stop the raid. Let's talk about the things that I missed. I definitely missed out on 3 runes, which I don't know where those were. Those could have been anywhere. Oh, that's kind of cool. Leaving spears in vampires and not eating their souls, they stay dead even on reloading in areas. You know, you said that there's a reason that the locations of the spears are remembered, and that makes sense. Oh, Beans, did that just send you guys over to Wobbly? No, it looks like we're still there. I clicked the cancel raid button in my chat, but I didn't in my quick actions, and it said that it sent you guys over. Man, that'd be hilarious if Wobbly got the notification. Second, if you never kill a human, even the first vampire hunter you encounter in Michaela's domain, humans will eventually worship you. They kneel down and praise you when you walk by. That's cool. That's one of those cool little things, you know? I appreciate small details like that. Not killing RoboCop makes exploring human segments easier. I don't know. I don't think I struggled that much through the human sections. Like, what, only 3 people in the entire human citadel were aggressive, and it was just those 3 guys with flamethrowers that you could take out immediately. Hold the fucking phone here. If the demo climbs on the wall, I hate it here. If I watched this demo, I could have known what to do. The demo solves the puzzle that I spent hours on. Alright, that's a good note to go out on. Freaking A, my man. Alright, go give Wobbly some love. I'll be back on tomorrow with Captain's game suggestion of Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's similar to this game. Until then, thanks for hanging out here, guys. I really appreciate you being here, and thanks, Jose, for suggesting this game. I will see you all bright and early tomorrow.